Cardinals is not far from Churchill Downs. This crowd ready to get this game out of the starting gates. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the third-ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Cardinals will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded near the end. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his bat. And it's caught. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To throw, it's Harris. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Hunter finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Harris. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete again. Full count coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down coming up after that running play. They go with a direct snap. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Louisville. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback, seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Hokies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now from the pistol formation. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That ball snagged for a completion. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense adds 6 points. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Harris. He's looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And it's complete downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now on PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Virginia Tech offense will take over first and 10. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pan him in. The Hokies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Harris. Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. And some room to work now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pitch play to the back. Running through the tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
A quick throw out left, complete. Finds room at the 30. Stiff arms the man. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safe.
Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense cannot be stopped. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. first down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Harris. Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, out of the shotgun. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Louisville. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Harris. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Pick up the first down through the air. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for 1st down and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
The Hokies come to the line in the hurry out. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokies.
love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Harris. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it off to begin the second half. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They're going to run it here. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Harris. And the completion made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Hokies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now
it's a fake. Looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll take the lead in the second half. Some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. And now to try here for the extra point.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job. Tech offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Harris. Quick throw to the left. Pass is caught right near the side. Catch does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Harris. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Complete to the wideout. He's brought down at the 20.
First down here for this offense.
First down for the offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
And after 3, we are all tied up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. And this time it's complete. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Scanning the field, it's Harris. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Louisville. Strong game by this quarterback.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the important PAT was up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Now the 40. Tough running there. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Harris. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. They jump in front here in the 4th. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he fires the football to the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cardinals. Made the defense look slow that time. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Runs through the defender. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking to pass this time. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up in the drive, but they push back. That's on her.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. running with purpose.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the same runner's got it again. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Now comes the field goal unit. And it's good. He splits the uprights with a pressure kick to win it. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down.
Number 19 on the field.
And it's good. A walk-off game winner. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.